Hey, howdy do, it's Mr. Lamstew, and I hope you enjoyed that montage. So that was just all like the little clips that I took when I was walking around Comic-Con. I wanted to take more videos, especially of like the people dressed up and cosplaying and stuff, but I just felt really weird doing that, and I don't know, that's just me. I'm just really socially awkward and just felt weird. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about my first ever Comic-Con experience. This was like the highlight of my year. When I first walked in, I was like, I don't know, awestruck, starstruck, I don't know what the frick the word is, but like, I go in and my jaw just drops. I could not believe how much color and how much art there was, and just the amount of just cool things that I saw. It was like every 5 steps, ooh shiny, ooh color, ooh pretty. It was so cool. And literally by the end of the day, I was so emotionally and mentally exhausted from just seeing everything that was so cool. And I'm like, I left there, I'm like, nothing could ever be that cool again. It was amazing. It was so cool. So we got there, I think we got there about 2 hours early. We might have only been an hour early or something like that. But anyways, we got there and we were waiting outside, and there were already people like dressed up outside, and already I'm like, this is just gonna be so cool. Like there's already people outside waiting to get in that are like dressed up and cosplaying and stuff. It just looks already so cool. So I'm already excited to get in, right? So people are walking in, and we decided to go in, and there's a line waiting to get in to get all of the vendors and art and stuff like that. So we're waiting, and already as we're waiting, even more people start coming in, all dressed up and stuff, all in their like, even the people who aren't dressed up had like freaking like Batman shirts or any kind of like anything nerdy, I guess, that someone would wear, they had on. And it was just so cool because I'm a freaking huge nerd, so like it was just so cool to see all of this just in one place. It was overwhelming. Like it was really freaking overwhelming, but it was so cool at the same time. Yeah, my first reaction to this and my overall experience was 10 out of 10. I will definitely be going again. It was fantastic. It was, I can't, even now, I'm already getting like super like hyped up about this already because it was just so cool. It was such an awesome experience. Everyone that was there was so nice. All the people we took pictures with, all the vendors we talked to, all of them were just so nice. Like, all of them were just so nice. It was so nice. So again, I didn't take a lot of video there. The montage that you saw was all the video that I took. But instead of taking videos, I took a lot of pictures with like the cosplayers and stuff there. All right, so let's get into some of these pictures that I took. All right, so the first one that I took was with the Queen of Hearts. This was like one of the first people we saw as we walked in. Was the Queen of Hearts, and my friend was like, we gotta take a picture with them. So that was the first person we walked up to and asked to take pictures. So my friend and I, what we did was really fun and weird at the same time. So what we did is we went around Comic-Con and we went around all the vendors and looked at all the art and stuff, and afterwards I'm like, okay, so what if we go around and just try to find as many people as we can to take pictures with, that we want to, I guess. And she's like, yeah, let's go do that. And I'm like, okay, who's the first person you want to take a picture with? And she's like, oh, Queen of Hearts. So we ran around and tried to find the Queen of Hearts, and we finally found them. And it was so cool to see the Queen of Hearts, because both of us are like big theater kids. Like, both of us have taken theater for multiple years, right? And Queen of Hearts, especially from the school that I come from, my teacher, drama teacher, did Alice in Wonderland play. And it was a big thing, and everyone knows the Queen of Hearts. So like, it was just really cool to take a picture with the Queen of Hearts. Okay, next picture. Okay, so this picture, my friend and I, as we were walking around, saw this couple. We didn't know they had the kid with them at first, but we saw this couple walking around that looked like people from Lord of the Rings. I think they're supposed to be Aragorn and I'm blanking on the elf lady's name, but Arwen, I believe it's Arwen. I think it's supposed to be those two, with like a Frodo as the little kid. So these people were so evasive or elusive, whatever the word is. We walked around forever trying to find them again, and finally I caught eye of just someone in all white. I'm like, oh, there they are, and it just took us so long to find them. But yeah, they look super dope. This has a story behind this picture. So these two in the picture, the one in the pink and the one in the blue, we saw them as we were driving down to Comic-Con. It was so funny. So we were driving, right? And I was like in the middle of a conversation with my friend. I don't even know what the heck we were talking about, but I'm driving down there, and all of a sudden out of the corner of my eyes, I see the girl's like pink hat. And I saw her like in pink, and then I saw right next to her someone in like all blue. And I look over and I'm like, $20 says they're going to Comic-Con. And my friend looks over and like, oh definitely. So as we're driving away, we're both laughing, and I'm like, oh my god, if they're there, we gotta take a picture with them, like 100%. And she's like, yeah, if they're there, yeah, we gotta. And so we get in there, we start walking around, and at the corner of my eye, I see someone dressed in pink. And I'm like, wait, is that the, I don't think that's the person, is it? My friend's like, oh, that's 100% the person. That's 100% them. And so we go over, and it is them. And I'm like, oh my god, can we get a picture with you guys? And it was just so funny to see them as we were driving. It is so weird, but it's so funny. Okay, anyways, yeah. So that's the little story behind that one. Oh, Maleficent, that's another one. We're both theater kids, and we saw Maleficent, and we're like, oh, we gotta take a picture with Maleficent. No story behind there. We just saw Maleficent, and we're like, oh, that'd be super cool. Freaking Captain America was massive. This dude was towering over everybody. It was so funny. There was like 3 different Captain Americas. All of them looked fantastic, right? But this dude towered over all of them. And my friend was like, if we're taking a picture with any of the Captain Americas, it's gotta be that just huge dude. He's just like ripped, and he's just like massive. Freaking, like, I've been watching a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? This dude would be his own JoJo. And it was just so cool. And he has Peggy beside him. But yeah, it was so cool. Yes, okay. I had 2 goals for Comic-Con. I forgot to mention this. I had 2 goals. One, to find someone who's dressed up in For Honor gear. And I'll get to that later, because I don't know if this was actually someone or not. The second one was to find someone dressed up in Jojo cosplay. and I found two. It was the most glorious day of my life. I go for one, and you gave me two. Pff, you're smothering me. Oh, I took 2 pictures. I guess there was 3 people dressed up in JoJo's, because you got Jojo and Caesar, and then you got the other one. We'll get to that later. Anyways, so in this one we had Joseph Joestar, young Joseph Joestar, and Caesar, and I was so happy. These were the first people that we saw that I'm like, I looked over and I freaked out. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're dressed up in JoJo cosplay. We gotta take a picture with them. And I was so freaking happy. And they look so dope as well. Like, it was so funny. And I walk up to them. I'm like, oh, excuse me, can I get you a picture, please? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, oh, can we do the JoJo? Can we do the JoJo pose, please? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And it was so cool. It was so cool. Instantly, they just go into their pose, like their picture pose that you see, and it was like they had it planned, right? And I was so happy. That made my day. Oh, okay. This one's funny. This one. So let me introduce you to Deku 18, 19, and 20, and also Uraraka 19 and 20. I'm not kidding. There was like 24 freaking people dressed up in freaking My Hero Academia cosplay. Not even that, but mostly all of them were either Deku or Bakugo. And they weren't like, some of them would just had like the wigs on and they were like their own version of it, but some of them like the dude all the way on the left was dressed up in like the actual like suit and stuff like that from the show. But I'm not kidding. There were so many people dressed up from the My Hero Academia show. It was really funny to see. Like, you could just look out, and it was just a sea of green hair. Also, a lot of Todoroki, red and white Todoroki. I think so, yeah. Also a lot of him. Mostly like a lot of girl versions of it, though. Like a lot of them had like long hair and stuff. My friend had one goal, was to get a picture of Ghostbusters, or the Ghostbusters, I guess, because her family really likes the Ghostbusters. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, if we find someone dressed up in like a Ghostbusters outfit or whatever, we'll take a picture with them. And we found a group of people with like full-on Ghostbusters gear, and I'm like, what? That's so cool. And so we both like ran over and we just asked to take a picture. It was really cool. Also, Star-Lord. Yes, I had to take a picture with Star-Lord or Star-Lady. I don't know. This one was another one of my favorites. I freaking found Jotaro. Oh, I've never been so happy in my entire life. So I found Joseph and Caesar, right? The 2 JoJo cosplayers. And I see him from the back, right? I see him like the back of like the school outfit that Jotaro is. I don't know exactly what you would call that. But I'm like, no way. That's not someone dressed up as Jotaro. And he turns around, and I see the hat, and I see the shirt, and I see the belt, and I see the chain, and I lost it. I immediately like grabbed my friend, and I ran over there just without saying anything. And I run straight up to the guy. I'm like, dude, can I get a picture with you, please? And he's like, yes. I'm like, can you do the Jotaro pose, please? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. And goes like this. And I didn't see him at first because I was worried about like, I had a bag on me and I like threw it off. And I went into like this other pose, the only one I really knew. He does the pointing pose. And I didn't see it until after we took the picture, and my friend showed me the picture, and his hand was in front of the face. But it still looks super cool just with him. Oh, I can't. I'm fanboying too much. It was so cool though. If I wasn't so awkward, I really wanted to just go up and just go, Jotaro, and have him turn around. Deal. Oh, this one was so freaking dope. This person was dressed up as like their own version of Tigress from Kung Fu Panda. At least I think. Someone said Tigress, and so that's what I think it was from. But I mean, it looks like it, so I mean, I'm gonna go with it. So yeah, this person looks so cool. Like they had the whole face paint. They got like I don't know what the heck. They got like fur like going on behind their head. But it looks so cool. At first, my friend thought it was the Khajiit from Skyrim. But as we go to take a picture, someone's like, oh, it's Tigress. And then my friend's like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be. So, yeah, it was really cool, though. But we go up and we're like, oh, can we take a picture with you, right? And so my friend first goes up and takes a picture. And the lady like turns around and faces towards her and like makes this like growling face, and my friend like freaks out, and it was so funny. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take a picture too. Right, I go over there. First one's a good picture. My friend took like 3 different pictures, and then all of a sudden she looks at me and I feel like breath on my neck, and she starts growling, and I'm like, what? But it was so funny. Yeah, my eyes got like super wide. It was so funny. That person was awesome. It was so cool. This one we had oh god, I'm gonna butcher this name. Sandeul. I believe that's how you pronounce it. From The Hobbit. And again, my friend and I were both huge Lord of the Rings fans, and Hobbit fans, I guess too. And from the back, I saw the crown, and I knew what that was from instantly. I'm like, it's Sandeul, and we both run over and take a picture with him. It was so cool. So this one, it was a doctor, yeah. It was a doctor from Team Fortress 2, and I wanted to take a picture with him, and I wanted to do like a reference from Team Fortress 2. I don't know if he didn't hear me, but like right after that, instead of saying thank you, I'm like, danke. And like trying to like do like a German accent, which is I believe supposed to be thank you in German, and he didn't say anything to me. And I don't know if he didn't hear me or didn't understand what I said, but I tried to be cool, and I failed hard. Okay, so this picture, this one was Harley Quinn, and freaking she had a massive hammer with her. And we saw her sitting down, right? And we go over and I asked her to take a picture. And she stands up, and then from behind her, she grabs the weapon. I didn't see it. She was like sitting down, it was kind of like behind her, and I just wasn't paying attention to it. And she just puts it on her shoulder, and it's just this freaking massive hammer. I'm like, oh, it's so cool. But so many other people had like massive, like this one guy had like a massive freaking like scythe that he made. Like it was made out of cardboard, but still it looked super dope. And he was carrying that around. There was another person dressed up as the fairy from Legend of Zelda. I've never played Legend of Zelda, so I don't really know. But it was a cosplay version of that. And she was holding up like a huge sign that said, "Hey, listen." That was pretty cool. I didn't take a picture with them, but it looked pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of people had like really like massive like either cardboard or foam weapons that you can carry around. It was really cool. Okay, so this dude looked freaking fantastic. So this is from Hook. If you ever seen it, Hook is like the movie where it's like Peter Pan and he's old and he goes back to Neverland, right? And this dude takes over as like the leader of the Lost Boys, and his name is Rufio. And it was so cool because as we were walking around, we saw this guy, or I saw the guy with the red hair, and then I saw the rest of his outfit. I'm like, that's Rufio from Hook. I've never seen anyone cosplay as Rufio from Hook. And I was just ecstatic. It just looked so like him. It was so cool. And so I go over and take a picture, and as we were leaving, he turns around, looks at me, and he goes, "Hey, bangarang," which is what the guy says from the movie. And I don't know why, but I was just so happy at that moment. I'm like, he said bangarang. He knows the movie, man. I'm so happy. Oh, okay, this one. Funny story about this one. So this is like one of the first people that we saw that we really wanted to take a picture with. This is like before we even got in, we saw this person. I'm like, oh, we most definitely have to take a picture with that person as we leave, right? So that was on our like to-do list. And then I had this really stupid idea. A really stupid idea. I'm like, okay, she's dressed up as Pennywise, right? She's gonna obviously have seen the movies, right? Wouldn't it be cool if I walked up and did a voice impression of Pennywise? Maybe that would make him happy. No. No. That's not what happened. You ever seen like the cringe videos of someone like try to do something cool, but it involves a random stranger? Basically what happened, except it was with me. Oh, it's bad. And what makes it worse is I have video of it. I don't want to show it, but I'm gonna. Oh. So basically, we saw the person like walking away, and I told him I give him the phone to my friend, and I'm like, "Can you take a video of me? I'm gonna go up and do the voice impression of Pennywise and see what happens." And I thought it'd be really cool. I thought they'd be like, "Oh, hey, that's so cool." No. That's And the other person might have thought that was cool, but I just did something. It's bad. Let's just watch. Oh boy. Okay.
2019 Lilac City Comicon. Hiya, Georgie. You want to play the game?
Oh, she walked away. She walked away. Just walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Don't go back up. Don't go back up. Don't go back. Stupid. Stop, please. Oh God. I can't. I'm gonna have nightmares about this. God dang it. Okay, so what happened? You obviously saw it in the video. What happened was I go up and I'm like, "Hiya, Georgie," in the best Pennywise impression that I could do. Right? She laughed and walked away. She didn't have anything to do with him. Nothing at all. And I'm like, okay, I gotta. This was really cringy. I gotta somehow save it, right? I walked back up. I shouldn't have walked back up. I should have left it. But I wanted to take a picture at the same time. And I'm like, oh, I blew it. So I went back up and I started doing more. And at that point, she was done. She was like, I don't know who the freak you are, but get away from me. Basically, from my point of view, that's what I saw. Oh, don't ever do that again. To anyone who's watching and to me. I'm basically saying it to me. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard to get through. Ooh. This was really stupid and not funny. It was not. No. Not funny at all. Ooh, I'm sorry. Pennywise lady, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I shouldn't have done that. Found the pig from Saw, and that was super cool. I love horror stuff. So when I saw the person dressed up, I was like, gotta take a picture. This dude. Oh, this dude. He looked so freaking cool. This guy was the Silent Hill dude from Silent Hill. That's all I know. I think it's like Pyramid Head. I've never played Silent Hill. I only know a lot about it because apparently it's like really popular or something. But it's Pyramid Head. You literally cannot miss him. And he was walking around on stilts, and oh, so cool. Funny story. So my friend and I went to go get lunch, and there's a Chili's on literally the opposite side of the convention center. So we're in there, right? And we see Pyramid Head walking towards Chili's, and he walks in full costume. Doesn't even care. He walks in full costume, right? And everybody just turns and looks at this dude. Oh, I'm in a full costume. Mind you, there were other people in there who were dressed up, so people kind of know these guys were from Comic-Con. But this dude dressed up in full costume, you know, he was on stilts and everything. It was so cool just to see him walk in. But yeah, Darth Maul, right? I don't know how the heck he looked that dope, but he did. Like, this dude looked like the legit Darth Maul. It was so cool. They had this little like Star Wars corner area, right, where like they would like have, there was a few kids and they would like do like mock battle, I guess is what you would call it. And I think he was a part of it, the Darth Maul. And again, he looked super cool. Bendy and the Ink Machine, nice. I saw that guy and I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. He had like the whole black suit on, and then he had like the Bendy and the Ink Machine face, and I thought that was really cool, so I wanted to take a picture. Chewbacca. So they had this huge guy in a Wookiee outfit walking around, and we was taking pictures, so we obviously had to do that. That's my friend on the right though. Ooh, this one was a good one. Speedo Sound Sonic from One Punch Man. Was really happy to see someone dressed up in One Punch Man cosplay. Super dope. The Joker. This guy, immediately when I saw him, I automatically thought, I wonder if that's Creed from The Office dressed up as the Joker. And it was really funny. He like leaned in to take the picture, but his wig is so poofy that it was like leaning, like pressing up against my face, and I'm like, ooh. I just thought it'd be a funny picture. Oh, this one. They had 3 people walked in, and they were dressed up from World of Warcraft. I can't name names because I don't remember, and I don't want to get them wrong. I believe the girl in the middle is Jaina, and the only reason why I say that is because of the staff, and because I played Hearthstone. I believe that's Jaina. Yeah. Oh, Negan from Walking Dead. Was so happy to find a Negan. Oh, it was so dope. There were so many that I was just so happy to see. Negan was one of them. The Jojo cosplays made my day. And then I saw Negan. I'm like, oh, yes. I don't know what the heck this thing was, but I got a picture with them anyways because their mask looked dope. I've seen it before, but I don't know where. Like, it looks familiar. It really looks familiar. But I'm blanking on where the heck I've seen it before. But the mask looks super dope. So, yeah. This one, I don't know if this is supposed to be the Raider from For Honor. I assumed yes because of the axe and because he kind of looked like the Raider, but at the same time he might have been like a Skyrim cosplay. I didn't ask him because again I'm like super awkward and I didn't ask what it was supposed to be because at first I thought it would be rude being like, what are you supposed to be, when I should probably know. But yeah, I just didn't ask. I should have, but I didn't. So I assumed it was the Raider from For Honor, but now I'm second guessing it. I don't know now. Edward frickin' Scissorhands. This dude looked like Edward Scissorhands, like from the movie. I know that's stupid to say because they're actually they're cosplaying it, so of course they're gonna look like it. But I mean, it like all the straps and stuff, and the claws look super cool. The hair, they're like all white and stuff. Like it just looks so cool, man. It like looked so cool. I can't get over how cool it looked. Everything looked. Okay, so this one. You know how I said there was so many people dressed up as My Hero Academia cosplay? This dude looked like freaking Shigaraki, and he had all the hands like from the show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically this guy, his costume is it's mostly black, I guess, that he's wearing, but he has these like hands like that you see in the picture, like all over his body. Like I don't know why, but he does. It just looks cool, I guess. And this dude had like a whole bunch of them just like all over him, and it looked like the guy from the show. It just looked really cool, so I asked to take a picture. Captain Jack frickin' Sparrow. We saw him walk around, and every time we passed him, he would do something in character, and it was so cool because this guy looked like freaking Jack Sparrow from the show. But not only that, he acted like him, he talked like him, and it was it was so funny. We walked up to the guy and I'm like, excuse me, Captain Jack Sparrow, and he turns around, he's like, you know how to treat a person. It was so funny. But yeah, he was really cool, and he had everything. He got the coat, he got the hair, he got the bandana, he got the facial hair. He even has the face that looks exactly like Johnny Depp's Captain Jack Sparrow. It was super dope. But yeah, basically I had a really fun time there. I took a lot of pictures, not as much videos as I would have liked, but I'm already planning on going to more conventions in the future, so hopefully I won't be as freaking awkward, and I'll take some more videos and stuff, and it's gonna be really fun. There's already one in August that I know that I'm going to. It's called KuroNekoCon. They have 3 days of it, and each one has different events, so I don't know if I'll go to all 3 days, but if I do, I'll try to get some videos of like the events and stuff like that. They have like sword fighting competitions, they got like a rave that they're gonna do, a lot of cosplay stuff, and I think it'd be really fun to do that. I really want to go cosplay as something, but I don't know what. I don't even know if I'll have enough time to like pull something together by August, but yeah, I have a lot of ideas, and my friend and I had so much fun that we're definitely going next year. Comic-Con, definitely biggest highlight of my year. I've never been so happier in my entire life. It was the coolest experience ever. And everyone there was so nice. Everyone there, like, I don't know, I just felt so welcomed there, I guess. And it was so cool. It was such again, words are leaving me. It was amazing. I guess that's all I can say. It was just amazing. So yeah, that was my experience at Comic-Con. This is probably going to be a very long video. It's because I had so much to talk about, and I understand that. So if you watch to the end of this video, thank you so much. Again, best experience ever. So many cool people cosplaying, and definitely doing it again next year. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked what you see, then click on the icon to see more of me. Hey, that rhymed. Cool.